When Rockstar Games released over 60 new screenshots of GTA 6 in June 2026, the community began cross-referencing every pixel of the new protagonists. Amidst the data drop, they spotted a consistent visual anomaly. Jason appears to have a shifting physique. In certain images, his shoulders and arms carry significant muscle mass. In others, he presents a lean, average build. Lighting and camera angles can be deceptive, but the variance in muscle volume here is pronounced. Bodies look different when tensed, yet flexing only changes the prominence of existing muscle. It doesn't add the kind of physical mass seen in these discrepancies. This stands out because most modern RPGs treat the character body as a fixed asset. In titles like Cyberpunk 2077 or Starfield, you define your appearance at the start, and that geometry remains frozen regardless of how many miles you run or how much your character eats. Even in GTA 5, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin were locked into their specific body types. Michael carried his middle-aged build through every heist, while Franklin stayed athletic. Their bodies were set dressing, not a variable. Jason's changing frame points to something the series hasn't attempted in 2 decades, a living, dynamic character biology, where your actions dictate your character's physical shape. The most direct evidence for this system appears in the second official trailer. In one shot, Jason is seen performing a bench press on a crowded beach. If we count the weights on his Gains branded barbell, the math is specific, including the 45-pound bar, 2 inner 45s, 2 35s, and 2 outer 25-pound plates. Jason is lifting exactly 275 pounds, or about 125 kilograms. To put that in perspective, a 275-pound bench press is highly respectable. It places Jason in the 90th percentile of strength training, suggesting his physique isn't just a static character choice, but a high-tier stat he has reached through effort. Lucia shows a similar progression. Trailer footage shows her in a kickboxing gym, working through high-intensity combinations on a heavy bag. Rockstar has animated unique, specialized training routines for both protagonists. Given Rockstar's history of detail, these aren't just background animations. They indicate that physical fitness is likely a core, interactive loop of character progression. This is a return to the blueprint established in 2004's GTA San Andreas. That system was built on rapid feedback. Lifting weights at the gym instantly built CJ's muscle mass, while eating at Cluck and Bell added body fat. In that game, your build had consequences. High muscle mass increased your melee damage and earned respect from gang members, while excess fat stripped away your stamina and stopped you from climbing over fences. By 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2 evolved this into a more subtle weight mechanic. Keeping Arthur Morgan at his ideal weight required constant, realistic caloric monitoring, a system some players found too tedious to maintain. GTA 6 looks to find a middle ground. With next-gen hardware, Rockstar can move away from the model swapping of the past and use dynamic morphing to show gradual, seamless changes in Jason and Lucia's physiques over the course of the story. If this follows the trajectory of Rockstar's previous RPG systems, these body changes will likely integrate with the economy. This would mean players spending their heist money on everything from luxury gym memberships to specialized combat trainers to fine-tune their stats. Rockstar is looking to bridge the gap between the arcade-style fun of the 2000s and the sophisticated, physical realism they've spent the last decade perfecting. This mechanic is a natural fit for Leonida. Real-world Miami is defined by a status-driven, fitness-obsessed culture where physical appearance is a primary form of social currency. In Vice City, your build will likely dictate your utility. Muscle mass provides the raw power needed for brawls, while a leaner frame might offer the stamina reserves required to lose a police patrol in a high-speed foot chase. The San Andreas system proves that Rockstar views physique as a social key. In a superficial environment like this Art Deco hotel strip, your appearance could logically dictate how social groups respect you or which romantic branches are available. Delivering this variety is a significant technical challenge. It requires a sophisticated cloth physics engine that allows hundreds of clothing items to drape realistically over thousands of different player-sculpted body variations. By making the body a dynamic mechanic tied to Florida's culture, GTA 6 moves toward a higher level of player agency. It gives you ownership over the protagonist's growth in a world that reacts to who you choose to be.